me. Yep, it's been a while, hasn't it? Quite a while, in fact. If you're wondering why the scenery's changed, I'm currently away from home working. It's been an eventful old month for me, boy has it. Been in hospital, but enough of that. Also being sort of holed up away from the rest of humanity, trying to get a lot of work done very fast for a client. One of those nasty little rush jobs that we all hate. But the easiest way to do it was to remove myself from the internet, from everybody I know, and hold myself up somewhere and get some work done. So that's basically what I've done. I do apologise for the echo in this room, because it's a hard-walled room. If you're wondering what the painting is behind me, it's a beryl cook, the octopus. So I know some of you will be interested in that. So, as I've been holed up, I've done plenty of models. But most of them you're not allowed to see, or you won't be seeing, at least from me, because I can't totally show them. It's the way it works, unfortunately. So there's not a lot to report. I think I did one sphere head that may see the light of day someday, the other night, but no real models to report, I'm afraid. No real sort of Wayne ones. Now, what am I going to be doing this year? You know, it's a damn good question, because last year, I'll do a bit of a recap on last year. I started the year just, as normal. Doing my models, post them online, do some more models, post them online, which I was doing at one point about 5 a day, maybe post 1 or 2, because it was getting to the point where people might be pissed off with me bombing boards with about 5 models every day. I know they shouldn't, but people do, It's quite understandable. Excuse me. So it got to about April or something, and then the whole DVD thing started. Released 4 DVDs last year. In total, I did 150, actually it's 149 models. 99% of those were ZBrush ones, so about 135 of them are ZBrush models. And that was just from 3.1. So that gives you the sort of idea of how ZBrush improved my workflow, and why it was such a big deal when it came out to me, because it plugs straight into the way I think. I don't sort of think like everybody else as an artist. I can draw, but I don't draw. I'm not a Lex Leo da Vinci, you know what I mean? I can make something look like it's supposed to, but it's not a work of art. So my brain works more three-dimensional. I've got more of a sculptor's brain. Give me clay, give me Play-Doh even. Plasticine, anything, and I'll make it look nice. But pencil and paper, not my tool of choice really. Now, I will be slowing down a bit this year, because I've got, as a result of the DVDs, I've obviously raised your profile a bit, so I've got more work coming in. Now, I wrote probably more articles than God last year. At least that's what it seems like. I was never away from typing stuff. And I've got a load more to do this year. In fact, the writing is booked right the way through till about October. So on the writing front, I'm about at maximum, because I've got a couple of big projects as well. So this year I'm not going to be doing as many models as I did. I don't feel the need anymore. I still like to sculpt, but I'm going to try and keep them a little bit higher. Reason for that was I noticed that a lot of you know that I'll bang a model out in an hour or so, and I'll post it online, because to me it's part of people who are learning. It gives them an idea of, look, this is what I do, this is how long I can take, and if you stick in, you can do the same thing. It's not brain surgery. But you think, well, it's actually being judged next to people who've maybe taken a week or a month or whatever on their model, and I thought, no, it's not right, because it basically, to be honest, it can affect its sales, So now I'm going to start, with the majority of times it'll be things I'm spending a decent amount of time on. Simple as that. So there'll be less models, but hopefully a significant jump in quality. There's also a big project stroke thing that will see the light of day this year that I can't talk about again, sorry. Which will mean that I won't have as much time either. So there'll be less models. We'll see some DVDs this year. I'm not going to release quite as many, because the DVD takes a while to make. I know it might seem like, say you've got a 6-hour DVD like one of the ZBrush ones was. It doesn't just take 6 hours. You've got to prepare it in advance, decide what you're going to do, make sure there's a market for it. Then you've got to say, okay, how am I going to approach this? Then you've got to do a couple of dry runs just to make sure that you know how you're going to learn somebody it. Then after you've recorded, you've got to edit it, and if there's any swearing in it, which usually isn't mine, to, it begins and ends off where you just press the record button, so people aren't watching you open and closing bloody windows. Get it all encoded. Then you've got to go through the whole design process, because I'm always consulted on the designs of the covers and stuff like that, and that can take weeks. It really can. It can take weeks and weeks to design a decent cover, or even any cover. So it can take about a month or two, all told. And 4 DVDs, that was a canny sort of lump of my life. So this year I'm going to be doing them as I'm able to and as I've got time. And I'll try to make them a little bit special. If I've got time, I'll do some more back-to-back ones, although they are killer. To be honest, they are an absolute killer. Drive you crazy. All you can see is polygons. Apart from that, I'm also trying to get a bit more of a life. So I'm sure I had one at some point, but since the advent of 3D and digital sculpting in my life, it sort of went to one side, and I haven't got as much of a life anymore. So I'm getting a bit older. I'll be 37 this year, which is old, isn't it? I don't feel 37, still feel 16, but there you go. So that's what I've got to do. That's my I suppose New Year's resolutions. That and stop smoking. Still smoking, but I know I'm going to stop at some point this year. Health reasons and all that. So I don't want to end up on an long. I know a number of you have sent me emails saying, we're worried in case you end up, dying of lung cancer or something. An auntie of mine died of lung cancer, which is a bit of a wake-up call, Anyway, so a belated Happy New Year. Have a good one. I've got about another week or so of being holed up, and then they should start to see me online somewhere. A bit more low-key at the beginning, because I've still got a lot of stuff to do. So, I'll see you in the next Waynecast. Hopefully it's not quite as long, and hopefully the 3D world, I haven't seen anything. The whole 3D universe could have exploded for all I know, but hopefully everything's still running and everything's fine, and there's lots of things for me to look at when I catch up. So I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.